the Mario 64 video is getting a couple new comments, and whoa! Alright then. So, YouTube has decided it's my turn to get randomly recommended to people.
What are the fucking odds that it actually does what I want the first time? I wasn't even gonna use this?
And they chose my Mario 64 sound pack video. Honestly, it's a good choice. I went through a lot of trial and error for that pack, and I had a lot of fun putting it together with my friends. If I knew the video was gonna get that popular, I probably wouldn't have put that homophobic slur in the mod, but it was said by a gay guy, so I guess it's okay. I don't know. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name's Landy. I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff around the internet for a while. I manage the Adrenaline Dubs channel. I voiced Sonic for a whole lot of people. I also did that crazy popular Bogo's Binned video. I've worked on mods for various games, and I even helped straight up develop some games. So hopefully that's a good primer for who I am, what I do, and why I was so interested in making this Mario 64 mod. Something I'm noticing is that a lot of commenters want two things: the soundtrack and the mod. As I mentioned in the video, the music in Mario 64 is basically like MIDI files, where the songs are just stored as their notes. Whatever happens with those notes is all up to whatever is interpreting them. In Mario 64's case, it feeds the music through its own instruments, which are made up of short audio samples, each encoded with its own attack, decay, sustain, and release parameters. Attack, for example, makes the sample fade in as it starts, while release makes it trail off as it ends. All of that is why putting together the soundtrack is a bit complicated. The logical thing to do would be to somehow make these instrument samples into a sound font. You can think of sound fonts as almost like reskins for MIDI files in a very simplified way. This right here is Bob-omb Battlefield converted directly to MIDI, and then a Sonic Advance 2 sound font is kind of hastily thrown over it. Problem is, I tried this. Couldn't make heads or tails of it. I got a full-time job, I don't have the time for this. I do have the time to write this script though, so do with that as you will. An alternate solution would be to somehow play the music within the game itself, on demand and uninterrupted.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
And well, unless I learn C and also figure out how this engine works, I don't think that's happening either. Shit! I did it anyway, I went and spoiled the script. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to read this. So that brings me to the other thing. Releasing the mod. Like I said, I never expected the mod to get this much traction, so I didn't have anything close to a release plan. I can't just release the whole game. I mean, did you see what they did to those Yuzu guys? Or Gary Bowser? That guy owes Nintendo $14 million fucking dollars now. I could distribute everything I modified, but then I'd have to expect people to build the game themselves with the edited files, and that's not really reasonable. Instead, I'm landing on a compromise. I'm releasing all of the SAC Pack sound files. This means that they can be put into a copy of the PC port, they can probably also be put into the original Nintendo 64 game, and hopefully in the right hands they can also be used to create a version of the soundtrack. One thing I will be omitting, however, is the homophobic slur used for throwing Bowser. I just don't think that's aged very well at all. But everything else is exactly the same. It even includes some of the SoundForge leftovers, I think. You unfortunately won't get the 3D logo, the immature text edits, the dildo cursor, or the pregnant Mario, but I think the main heart and soul of the mod is the sounds, so hopefully you're alright with that. Before I go, I just want to say thanks for watching this to the end, thanks for watching the original video, and hey, welcome to the channel. I don't make a lot of videos on my main channel these days, but hopefully you've enjoyed whatever you've already seen. If you want to see what I'm up to, you can jump over to my Twitter, my website, also check out the Adrenaline Dubs channel if you want, especially if you're a Sonic fan, and I guess just have a good rest of your day. I'm not great at ending videos, I'm not gonna go tell you how to live your life or anything.